Some cast members from the 90-Day Fiancé franchise have to make a lot of sacrifices, including moving away from the children that they love. Couples on the reality TV show eagerly await K-1 visa approvals so they are able to reunite with their spouses. When long-distance duos can finally live in the same country, it's a happy moment for them. 90-Day Fiancé cast members are relieved that they can see their partners in person, instead of on computer or smartphone screens. However, it's a bittersweet situation for some 90DF celebs, as it's much harder for them to see their kids in person. There are various reasons why 90-Day Fiancé cast members aren't able to live with their kids. Most 90DF couples apply for spousal visas, which don't include the rest of their families. The parents need to file for additional visas so their children can live in the United States or other countries they reside in. This can be a tedious process that takes years to go through. It can be difficult for parents not to lose hope, especially when their kids aren't with them all the time. Other cast members have adult children, which makes it easier for the reality stars to travel abroad independently to be with their partners. Some international cast members from the 90-Day Fiancé franchise move to America and many eventually get green cards. When this happens, 90DF stars can get jobs and make enough money to support their children. Certain parents do plan to bring their children to the USA. Now, it's time to look at 90-Day Fiancé cast members who live far away from their kids. Larissa Lima. Larissa Lima is a controversial cast member who joined the 90-Day Fiancé franchise in Season 6. She moved to the USA to be with Colt Johnson in Las Vegas. The couple was married for less than a year. Larissa kept her two children, Luann and Ari, a secret from Colt's mother, Debbie Johnson. Due to Larissa's arrest, her son Ari was adopted by his aunt, who is his father Marcos Hack's sister. Larissa had her daughter Luann with a former boyfriend, and she is living with Larissa's parents in Brazil. Larissa is trying to save money to bring her daughter to the USA, but she's currently working on her own immigration status. 90-Day Fiancé fans are criticizing Larissa for spending money on plastic surgery instead of using it for Luann's visa expenses. Kenneth Niedermeyer. Kenneth Niedermeyer from 90-Day Fiancé. The Other Way left his street. Petersburg, Florida-based family for love. He moved to La Mission, Mexico to live with his husband, Armando Rubio, and his daughter, Hannah. Even though Kenny was excited to see Armando, he felt homesick and was missing his triplet daughters, son, and grandson back in the USA. On a recent episode of TOE, Kenny's daughter Cassidy came to visit him in Mexico. There was a celebratory dinner for their engagement with Armando's family. Armando's dad had a tough time accepting his relationship with Kenny, but he seems to have taken small steps to adjust. As a father, Kenny is always supportive of his kids' choices in life, so this was an emotional moment for Kenny and Cassidy. Kenny was happy to see that Armando's dad was finally coming around. However, he was reminded that he's now living apart from his own kids, whom he doesn't see every day. Hazel Kagalitan. Hazel Kagalitan's visa went through on 90-Day Fiancé Season 8, giving her the opportunity to travel to Virginia to be with her fiancé, Tariq Myers. Hazel left an impoverished lifestyle in the Philippines for a new start in America, without her son, Harry. On 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 2, Hazel revealed that she gave up custody of her son. "My son lived with me when he was 3 years old. I love him, but I didn't have enough money, and so I give my son to his father." Hazel figured that moving to the USA would allow her to raise Harry in a better environment. Once she's settled in with Tariq, Hazel wants to get her son a visa so he can live with them. Alexander Sasha Lauren. On 90 Day Fiancé Season 7, Alexander Sasha Lauren and his wife Emily Larina met in Russia and were living together. Their K-1 visa was approved, and the couple waited to move to Idaho after Emily gave birth to their son, David. Sasha was heartbroken when he had to say goodbye to his parents at the airport. He was also leaving behind his 2 sons from previous relationships in Russia. Sasha and Emily were married in the USA and wanted to obtain visas for Sasha's parents, so they could spend more time with David. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, they weren't able to issue visas. Now, Emily is pregnant with her second child. The soon-to-be family of 4 is planning to move back to Russia so Sasha's family can be together again. Ronald Smith. Ronald Smith from 90 Day Fiancé lives away from his family in South Africa. Ronald and his wife Tiffany Franco Smith got married in South Africa and were originally supposed to stay there. Tiffany was pregnant with their daughter Carly and wanted to raise the newborn and her son Daniel in the USA. She was also upset about Ronald's gambling addiction and refused to leave Maryland to be with him. On 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Season 6, Ronald became eligible for a K-1 visa and was scheduled for an interview. Ronald purposely messed up the interview because he was comfortable living in South Africa. Daniel expressed that he didn't want to live away from home, despite Ronald's convincing. Tiffany was extremely angry with Ronald because she wanted her family to be together in her home country. Cast members from the 90 Day Fiancé franchise suffer from many hardships when they don't live with their children. They are often forced to choose between their 90DF partners and the families they leave behind in their home countries. Whether cast members are moving to the USA or new countries, they often find it hard to maintain strong relationships with their kids from afar. Parents on 90 Day Fiancé franchise shows have to resort to video chats and phone calls when they would rather hug their kids in person.